What's up, everybody? Welcome to your weekly dose of salt. My name is Sooty Tooty, and I'm a bitch. You didn't see that coming, did you? Today we're gonna talk about some anime and gaming news, as usual. First, fuck, I just exited out on one of the articles, whatever, I remember what it was. So, Batman Arkham Knight, that's the first thing I'm gonna talk about, and ended up getting delayed till later this year, if I'm correct, and yeah, there was an apology trailer. It was kind of funny. There was also some gameplay, so I'll have that article down in the description. The game looks really promising, and I can't wait for it to come out, but I just hate that it got delayed. Everything's getting delayed. This is what I would like to call, and PG calls it too, the generation of delays. That's all this has been. Every game that seems like it's supposed to be good ends up getting delayed, which leads me into the next, like, hands down, the biggest news of the week. It's not even a question. Zelda Wii U got delayed. I saw this coming. I said it since, summer of last, was it summer? No, it wasn't summer that they had showed the gameplay. I said it since they showed it, last year, in 2014, and I was like, there's no way this is making it in 2015. It did not look done. I mean, it looked really good, but the game just did not look done. That's how I felt, at least. There was a lack of enemies in a lot of areas, and if they're saying that there's supposed to be a ton to do, and they couldn't even show us shit to do at what was it called, the VGX or the VGA Awards, then nah, not anywhere near done. I didn't expect it coming out this year, especially when there were all these people that put up these fake images, or these images saying that they had like title art put out by GameStop saying Primavera 2015. I'm like, spring, get the fuck out of here. There hasn't been nearly enough information for this to get a release this year, so I knew that it was not going to happen. Am I sad about the delay? Yes, who's not sad about this delay? But if the game is going to be as spectacular as they said by the delay, then I'm not gonna worry. Do I hate delays? Yes, I absolutely, positively hate delays. But if it's going to benefit the game, we're gonna have to deal with it. I mean, if it gets delayed again, then that's gonna be an issue. My problem with delays come for like GTA 5 on PC, where the game's been made 4 times, and all you have to do is really port over the code and add in the ability to change some graphics settings. It's GTA 5, the port for GTA 5 on PC is a completely different issue on being delayed since the game's already made, but Zelda Wii U is a game where they're putting all their time into it. I'm usually fine with delays as long as it's not delay after delay after delay. See, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing that worries me is that they made it seem as if Eiji Aonuma at least made it seem as if they were going in a completely different direction with the game. Not as if like they're going to cut the open world stuff out, but he said that there was more stuff that they discovered and they wanted to do other stuff with the game. The way he made it sound, however, sounded as if they scrapped a lot of what they did. That's what worries me, not because the game looked good. I'm wondering, what are they getting rid of that was already in the game? Are they going to get rid of that horse doesn't run into walls thing, or how exactly is all of this shit going to work? I don't know. I just have a feeling if there's going to scrap a lot of stuff, then I'm kind of worried for where the game's gonna go. However, if they're scrapping a lot of stuff, that also means there's a lot of room for new stuff, and that's what they had talked about. I'm wondering what this new stuff is going to be, since he said that there was stuff that he realized that they could do that they haven't done. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to get innovative without breaking that Nintendo-esque line of being way too out of the box. It's Eiji Aonuma, so I'm not too concerned that they'll go way too out of the box. He knows what the fuck he's doing. If this was somebody like, let's just say Satoru Iwata, but if there was somebody like him with a mindset like that, then I'd be kind of worried. But yeah, next, something that I found interesting this week was YouTube preparing to launch a Twitch-like streaming service. I'll have the article down below to this in the description, like I do with all the articles, but this is kind of a good move for Google, but a really awkward move for us content creators, because I love using Twitch when it works. I think Hitbox shits on Twitch, but no one uses Hitbox, and no one will fucking go to Hitbox, and it's really sad because it's better than YouTube streaming, which is fucking terrible. Well, at least YouTube streaming is stable, but it's better than fucking Twitch's, which is so goddamn unstable, and YouTube's, which has like a minute and a half lag. So I mean, oh man, I just wish people would use Hitbox. But going back to YouTube at least, I think them preparing to want to launch a Twitch-like streaming service, it's a really good idea, and it's going to make Twitch better, because now Twitch has competition. Google can definitely provide competition. I feel as if Hitbox would have provided competition if it had more support for it, but nobody wanted to start all over and switch to Hitbox, and that's where the issue was. Personally, I think the reason why people don't switch to Hitbox is because it doesn't have as much as an install base for people to get paid. I use Hitbox because I don't give a shit about getting paid on Twitch streams. That's why I don't run ads. The only way that I run ads is if Twitch automatically runs them for me. Usually, most of the time, I use AdBlock on my own stream. So I mean, come on. I don't use ads, or I don't really care for ads whatsoever. But the thing is, I'm just kind of interested in how this is going to work with Twitch. How is Twitch going to better themselves, not be topped by Google? Google doesn't want to stay too far behind. I'm also wondering if this is going to just be a part of YouTube as well. This is just a part of YouTube and having a YouTube membership. This is going to be a lot better. I have a feeling, though, that knowing Google, they'll do something stupid and make it be like, you have to use this through Google Plus and blah blah blah, and that's just fucking retarded. Why would they do that? I don't know, because they're fucking Google. This isn't anything very important at all, but I just wanted to talk about it because, like, shit didn't happen this week at all. Halo is getting a free-to-play PC release in Russia! Mother Russia! Oh, that's so much bullshit, goddammit! I'm sick of this trend. Call of Duty Online, the only Call of Duty that looked somewhat decent, is only coming out in China. Monster Hunter Online, only coming out in China, I'm pretty sure. Now we have fucking Halo Online, and it's only coming out in fucking Russia. Russia! I'm Russian, so, like, I'm not even joking. I'm part Russian, so I honestly think that I should have a beta key to this game. I don't want to translate it, because I'm a cunt. Lazy. Translate, fuck you mean. Yeah, as a Halo fan, at least of the multiplayer, I don't give a shit about the story. I know I'm one of those few people that does not give a shit about Halo's story. Leave me the fuck alone. But I honestly do want to play some of this fucking multiplayer, because all of these free-to-play online games that come out in, fucking, Asia and over there, they look really fucking good. The Monster Hunter one especially, game mechanics-wise, it was subpar compared to 4 at least, but if we're talking visual-wise, oh my god, it looked fucking beautiful. I don't know how Halo Online looks. I'm assuming it's going to look fucking fantastic, because every fucking thing that hasn't been, released here has tended to look really fantastic overseas, specifically in China at least. Let me think. What's another one that has an Asian marketed type of thing? Counter-Strike Online, that's a thing too. Where it only got released in China, I think. But here's my issue is just why the hell can't we get these too? I have a feeling that they're not giving these to us because they know if we get the free-to-play versions of these games, we won't buy the actual versions. But I think what they're forgetting is that if you make the free-to-play version a little, how should I say this? Dampen the free-to-play version to where it makes people want to buy the actual game. That's not saying make the free-to-play version bad. It's just saying don't make it as good as the actual game. You can make it look better, but make it to where, like, take stuff out like mounting and Monster Hunter and shit like that. Or, shit, let me think. Shit, yeah, somebody else think in the comments. I think everybody knows what I'm really trying to say, though, here. Is that you can release a free-to-play game as long as it doesn't take away from the actual game that's being sold, and I think that's what they're scared of releasing it in the West here for. And I also think that every fucking company is trying to make some type of move into China, because China is just now opening themselves up to video games, and I think everybody wants a piece of China. Who has the better shot at China? It's probably Nintendo, but they're not doing shit with it. Last but not least, Final Fantasy 15 developers want your fucking feedback. Square Enix is actually listening to their fans. Bring me a towel, I'm going to cry. This is awesome because Square Enix doesn't listen to jack shit anybody. There's a demo that's out for Final Fantasy 15. By the way, if you bought Type 0, sadly I don't have a PS4. I'll be getting both games when they come out though, or at least, actually Type 0 is already out, so I'll be getting Type 0 and Final Fantasy 15 whenever the fuck I can get a PS4. I'll be getting those two games along with Persona 5 as my first 3 games for the fucking PlayStation 4. By far, I'm just gonna be RPG heaven, baby. I can't wait till Final Fantasy 15, and I also think that it's a genius idea to have people, I mean, like, it's just smart, it's common sense. Have people help you where help is needed. It's not as if they can't change and add major shit to the game, but what they're saying is that they can, like, let's say this. Say, you run too slow. They can make you run a little faster. They can't shorten the fucking game's map because the game's damn near complete, but you get the point, right? There's stuff that they can do to further improve the game. They can't make it like Grand Theft Auto where you can, like, steal other people's fucking cars, but they can make it to where, they change some of the lighting and shit like that, There's smaller shit that they can do to fix the game, and I think that this is a really smart idea for them to fucking do. Happy to see that Square Enix actually is giving a shit about the fans for once. I'm still waiting for Dragon Quest X though. Bring that shit over right now. Yay, on to the anime news, and there's a fucking lot of it. Ah man, this is by far the biggest fucking news of the week, because nobody will shut the fuck up about it. SteinsGate is getting a direct sequel. It's going to be called SteinsGate 0. They're going to be revealing the fucking cast on Saturday, I think it was, or Saturday was yesterday, so they've already revealed the cast, I guess. The anime adaptation has been greenlit. However, the game's not even fucking out yet, which means that nobody will be able to spoil the fucking anime while it's airing. Please suck a dick. There was also a film that served as an epilogue for the damn game anyways, so I mean, I don't really know why exactly they need to have a sequel. My thing is that I personally am looking forward to this. However, I don't think SteinsGate needed a sequel. It ended in a way that didn't necessarily, I mean, it had plot holes. However, it doesn't really need a sequel. Is Maki going to come back? What would have been the point of her leaving in the first place? What are they going to develop furthermore with CERN? There's not much that they can do, and I just don't think that them going back, I mean, like, I just don't see the point in having a season 2. I don't see where they can go further on from this. I also think that this is not going to be as good as the original SteinsGate because of the lack of stuff that they're going to be able to work with. However, I'm gonna wait and see. We don't know when this is coming out. We're going to assume 2016, 2017, but yeah, originally the visual novel was scheduled for release in January for Japan, but it got canceled. So yeah, and that was for SteinsGate, the Committee of Antimatter. So I'm gonna be waiting and seeing. I'm going to hope that if they've already released this now, before the anime has started being produced, Funimation will do what do they call it? One of those airing dub things. And if they do that, this will probably be one of those few cases where you'll see me get to anime reviews 2 weeks late, because I will wait for the dub. Because I feel as if SteinsGate is not only a very complex, or a pretty complex show in terms of theories and stuff, no matter how they explain it, it's just a show that I feel as if best is emphasized dub. So I'm hoping that they do a airing dub while the show is being aired. If they don't, I'll be really disappointed. It won't knock off points for the show, but then I'll be like, I'm still gonna have to watch the dub again anyways. Knowing them, it'll probably be put up into a 2-course part though. That's how most anime have been cut up into. We also have no clue what studio it's gonna be. I'd assume White Fox, even though they came off the comic, got killed, god damn it. They lost all my trust when they made that fucking show. But we're gonna have to wait and see. I have good hopes for it, or I'm hoping that it's good. However, I don't have any expectations because I don't know where they could draw inspiration from. That's not saying it's going to be bad. It's just saying, I'm just saying that I don't really know where they're gonna go from this point on. However, if they can do it right, then I'm not gonna complain. Yes, SteinsGate is my 4th favorite anime of all time, so I'm not just saying this just to be an asshole. I'm saying this because I genuinely care about this series. The manga Drifters has been announced for an anime adaptation. That's kind of cool, I guess. I haven't read the manga at all. I've heard good things about it. I've also heard that some people say it's overrated. Looking at this profile picture, I kept thinking this was Eren Yeager and that he was actually a badass now. Turns out, it's just this crazy looking fuckboy who ends up getting killed in the manga apparently. So it starts off with, the manga says that he starts off dead. Here, I'll read the summary on my anime list. Shimazu Toyohisha, fuck, I butchered the fuck out of that name, didn't I? Whilst involved at the battle of, won't even try to pronounce that, manages to mortally wound, holy shit, these names are hard to pronounce, but is critically wounded in the process. He tries, so in short, he is wounded while trying to win a fucking battle. He walks away as a broken man and he's bleeding, and he finds a guy waiting at a desk. He wakes up in another world and he's in a group known as the Drifters. Kind of sounds like Siren, if any of you have read that, but not as a, but like the difference is that Siren starts off, I forgot what the fuck the main protagonist's main name is, but Siren starts off with just the guy fighting a bunch of people, and then eventually picks up this card and it transports him to another world where he's a part of these group of people that are there to explore. You have to keep reaching the fucking endpoint to get out of the world. It sounds a little bit like that. However, it looks, art style wise, looks like kind of like the looks like Attack on Titan. So I'm wondering if this is going to be taken up by Wit Studio at all. Wouldn't be surprised, it's a seinen, so I'm assuming this will probably go into the hands of Madhouse. With that being said, however, Madhouse is doing One Punch Man, which had a really nice looking trailer that I forgot to mention last week. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this might be. I've not read this before. I've been too busy reading other manga and playing other games to really get into this. But I have heard good things about it, and I'm going to check it out soon, after I read some more Berserk, because you people won't leave me the fuck alone. Funimation announced 2 dubs this week, both at the same time. One is Wanna Be the Strongest in the World, which is some type of girls wrestling anime. I can't tell if this is supposed to be fan service focused or not, because I see titties everywhere. However, I don't see any ass shots, so that makes me think that this is not too fan service focused. However, there might be some good doujinshis on this. Please stop judging me. I'm begging you. Please stop. I'm really looking forward to this ping pong one though, because I have yet to watch ping pong. If there's going to be an English dub cast, then I'm going to wait on that, because Funimation knows how to do fucking dubs. I don't see the reason in me wanting to go watch the sub now. I'm just gonna wait till the dub comes out. The show's already made. I'm assuming that the dub will probably come out sometime in summer, if I'm correct. Yeah, apparently, the article says from Crunchyroll that Ping Pong the Animation is set to be released in a DVD Blu-ray set on June 23rd. I'm assuming that the dub will already have been out by then. If so, I'll have a fun time watching the dub. Probably pick up the DVD or Blu-ray for it. Not sure which one I'll go with though, because if I go DVD, then I'll probably be watching it on a TV. If I go Blu-ray, I'll be watching it on my computer, because I have a Blu-ray reader inside of this thing. Yes, I made sure that when we custom built this shit, it would have that. But I'm really excited for this ping pong one, because I've heard a lot of good things about ping pong as well. So I'm going to be waiting on that. This other one, this Wanna Be the Strongest in the World, definitely gonna watch that, because I've never even knew this existed, and it's all girls, and they're wrestling, and Hopefully it's not bullshit wrestling. I haven't fucking seen this before in my life. This sounds like the smartest idea ever. Why the fuck hasn't anybody told me about this? My favorite news of the week, a certain scientific accelerator manga has been licensed for the West. You know what this means. This means Index Season 3 is confirmed. That's how the fuck everybody acts. Everybody wants Index Season 3. I still need to see Index Season 2. I did watch Index Season 1. It started good and then got mediocre in a lot of areas, so I'll be hoping Season 2 gets better. A lot of people tell me it does, then other people tell me that it's just as it's actually more overhyped than Season 1 is, and they don't want a Season 3, but whatever. With the manga, however, for a scientific accelerator, I want to see where this goes. I'm going to hold off reading it, though, right now, because if it is a spinoff, but if it's being licensed for a 2015 American release, I'm not gonna fucking read this shit on like Manga-C or some shit. I'm gonna fucking buy this. So I'm gonna wait till the thing actually comes out. Really interested in this because Accelerator seems as if he could have a lot more depth than he already does. He's the only level 6 in all of Academy City. So it's going to be interesting to see what the hell they actually did with him. He's an anti-hero, so I'm wondering how the hell this is going to work. Really excited for the manga release in the West. Never thought this was going to happen, but since it is, I'll be relishing myself in jerking off to these cover pictures of Accelerator near Misaka. Don't question my fetishes. And the last news of the week, the shit I don't really care about because it's fucking stupid. Testament of New Devil, their sister New Devil, is getting a new season. At least it's getting a season 2 coming this fall. Gonna be even edgier, gonna have even more fucking tits than before and shit. You'll see a part 2 to that fucking first impressions. Probably I'll just fucking reuse the same fucking shit. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this in the slightest, but I'll probably catch up with the original because I did read a bit of the novel. I saw some of the uncensored scenes. Oh boy, this is gonna be quite a fucking ride. I'm watching this solely to fap to something. I meant, like, why the fuck even why? It's kind of funny because the art in all of the fucking previews looks amazing, and like all of the other pictures looks amazing. However, in the actual show, it was not that good at all. Then again, I only watched one episode. I'll give it a chance. I meant, like, and by give it a chance, I mean just fucking watch it so I can say I fucking watched it. This is supposed to be the, how should I say this? The spiritual successor to, High School DxD, and I have not watched High School DxD. So, we're gonna have to see how I like this show. Probably won't like it at all. I'll probably give it a 2. Won't be surprised if I do. Rhyming accidentally, I got bars for days. But I'm gonna give it a shot again, because I want to rack up how many anime I have on AnyDB so I look like a fucking elitist. So, there's all of your news for the week. Thank you guys for watching. There's your weekly dose of salt. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, a comment. Make sure you go to the poll in the description and downvote the fuck out of me. I don't think I forgot about that poll. Remember, if I get to enough dislikes, I'll review a hentai. I'll probably review a hentai just for the fuck of it anyways, thanks to somebody in the comments. I think it was Death Charge, saying that I should just do it for novelty's sake. He's right, because nobody really reviews hentais on YouTube, do they? Oh yeah. I'll probably be reviewing Bible Black soon, but I'll see you guys later. Deuces.